All right, Coach. Good to see number 4 back.
Absolutely. We're a different team with him. They're the reason that we shared the conference title a year ago, in large part was having DC out there. Really liked the time that our young guys had, but having him out there, we're just so much more efficient.
Did he look a little tired to you, like he just had a baby, kind of tired?
No, I'll tell you, I was impressed. He didn't look tired at all. He might have been, I'm sure he is, but he came out and practiced like he always does.
Do you feel like this is just running so smoothly, like it's almost hard to believe sometimes? I mean, because it just seems like, obviously it's a machine because you guys did what you did last year, but is it running a little too smooth for you, or is it too good to be true?
No, there's things happening all the time, and there's always hiccups. The thing that's great is when you're in your second year, the plan's been established, and we've got great buy-in from our players, so you're not fighting that part of it. We got some guys that are nicked up with injuries, and we got to continue to hydrate and treat those guys. But so far the camp's been going pretty good. We've been doing a good job of taking care of each other.
First 2 a day. Are there some moans and groans out there? Are you hearing it a little bit? Like, oh goodness, is this going to stop?
Yeah, we're day 6, and the last few days we've been having some really physical practices. So you're starting to feel it a little bit, and I'm sure this afternoon, we may have to get them juiced up a little bit to get them going. But once our guys get out here and we do team periods and compete, they like to go.
Is there something that you try to change up every day, whether it be the music, whether it be, I don't know, a joke or some kind of speech, dialogue, to try to keep them fresh mentally? Do you do that? What do you have in your hip pocket?
Well, in camp, you can't just have it every day. You have to have a structure, but we change every practice a little bit. We've got certain periods that we work different drills, different emphasis. Today was red zone from the 14 to the 5. You want our guys concentrating on situational work, and the work side's part of it, but the other side is we'll pick different seniors to talk to the team before practice just to get it going. I think that's always good, because I want them to have that ownership.
You talked about there's a little popcorn going on yesterday with the quarterbacks. You got 2 days to kind of evaluate. You probably reviewed the film as well. Were you impressed by anybody in particularly? I know that Brian Burrell was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah. I think Brian probably the last 2 days may have separated himself a little bit. If we had to choose, but they're all going to continue to get reps. We don't have to play a game tomorrow, so we're not worried about saying he's the guy. But right now he's probably a leg up on the other 2.
I know the players are itching to play a game. They can't wait. As a coach, are you kind of itching as well, or you're like, no?
I'm still thinking we got 20-something opportunities left. So I remember when I was a player, I always wanted it to be here, but as a coach, you want about 50 more practices. Somewhere in between would probably be good.
Last thought. I mean, obviously, you have a team that is very mature this year. How much of this collection, as you see it through day 6 of this camp, because you've been a coach for a little bit now, that are you just like, wow, this is incredibly good as a coach to have this kind of maturity on a team and this kind of leadership?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been impressed. I've been doing this for a while. This is probably as mature of a team and has as good mojo as a team I've been around. I think we've got great locker room. We got kids that believe in themselves, believe in each other, and play for each other. And when you have that, and you got guys buying in and locking arms, you make yourself tough to beat.
I do want to ask you this. USC kind of came up with a different rule today in light of the Johnny Manziel deal. They don't want their star players signing autographs because other people may try to resell them. You ever think about that, especially with the star power that Derek has? We
haven't talked about it, but we've had people come and ask for things to be autographed by our players, and our athletic department policy is we don't do that because of that exact situation. It's unfortunate because you'd like to be able to help different charities, and obviously Derek's is a big name here, but because of that situation, our compliance staff has already had that policy in place.
All right.